Now we're going to discuss the hunt group buttons. A hunt group is just a group of phones that rings all at the same time. In this test scenario, we have a hunt group named main, which is extension 200. So I have added 3 buttons on the right of this phone. And I've made 299 a member of the main hunt group. So right now, if a call comes in to 200, this could be used for like reception or maybe like a sales group. If we direct the call to that group, all the phones in that group are going to ring. Now groups are customized by your system administrator. So check with your administrator for how the groups are set up or how you want the groups set up. They don't all have to ring at the same time. We could ring in numerical order. We can ring by who's been idle the most, or a circular order or a linear order. So there's multiple options there. But in this scenario, we're just focusing on the buttons. So if I call the main group, you will see that 299 is ringing. We have a call coming into main. Additionally, 201's ringing off to the side here. So if I've answered that call, okay, just to end it. But this is happening because my enable button for that hunt group is turned on. Now we could be in multiple hunt groups, and I can have multiple enable buttons. That's where these sidecars come in real handy, is I can put multiple enable buttons on them. In fact, you see I have the enable button in 2 places on this phone. So if I press the enable button and turn it off, it doesn't remove me from the group, it just means that I'm not active in the group. So now a call to 200 does not ring on this phone. It only rings at the other members that are currently enabled. If I press the enable button, now I'm going to get whatever's active there. I'm back and active in the group. Okay. Now we also have the ability to set a hunt group into 2 modes, night service and out of service. Now what these do is going to depend on how your system is programmed. Typically your night service will send the calls to an auto attendant or to an answering service depending on how you want your system set up. And your out of service could do the same thing. We can send it to another auto attendant, maybe another group. Like let's say this was the receptionist phone and the receptionist goes to lunch. If I set it to out of service, I can have it ring a different hunt group of people that can answer those calls while she's at lunch. I would then label this lunch instead of out of service. But in any case, to activate these, it's a simple toggle. So if I've pressed the night button, I now see the night button is active. And now this does whatever we have set it for in programming. It goes to either another hunt group or an auto attendant or an answering service. That's going to depend on how you want your system set up and how your administrator has configured it. Let's say it goes to an answering service. I come in the morning, I press it again. Now, those calls are coming back into the normal destination, in this case, this phone, because it's enabled. Same thing with the out of service. It's just a simple toggle to turn it off and on. The big thing here to remember is your enable. If that's not active, I'm not taking calls for that hunt group.